Smoky with the cigar mud, burning embers glow, man, life is looking up. Draw it deep, take it slow, savor every puff, getting smoky with the cigar mud.
What's up, you beautiful people? In this first episode of Getting Smoky with the Cigar Mutt, I'm going to have a quick rundown about the tariffs and the effects on the cigar industry as of 6/12/25. I hope all these are factual because I did look them up. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope this format works for the ones who just want to listen to something and there's not going to be nothing to watch. This is clearly just an audio only video episode. All right, you beautiful people. We're going to dive into the tariffs and what they mean on cigars. The new U.S. tariffs have raised costs for cigars from key producing countries like Nicaragua, the DR, and Honduras. A 10% tariff now applies to cigars from the Dominican Republic, Honduras, while Nicaragua faces an 18% tariff. This means customers will be paying anywhere from 50 cents to $2.10 more per cigar, with even higher costs in states with tobacco taxes. That fucking sucks. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Many cigar retailers are struggling to absorb these costs, leading to their higher prices for customers. Some manufacturers may adjust their pricing strategies, potentially increasing margins while customers are distracted by the tariff changes. Again, sucks. But the industry has a response. The PCA, the Premium Cigar Association, is actively working to mitigate the financial burden on retailers and consumers. They are engaging with policymakers to protect the premium cigar market to ensure fair trade practices. The tariffs were initially set at 19% for Nicaragua, but were later adjusted to 18%. There's still uncertainty about whether these tariffs will remain in place or be modified further. For cigars enthusiasts and businesses, these tariffs mean higher costs and potential shifts in purchasing habits. If you're sourcing boutique cigars, it's worth keeping your eye on how manufacturers and retailers adjust their pricing strategies. Man, I know we were all worried, and we had a reason to be. But I would say don't get too involved behind the politics of it because you're going to drive yourself nuts. You know, this has been going on for a minute now. And it's one of those things, we all buy more cigars than we need. And most of us have more cigars than we could ever smoke. So having like this that I just read to you said, it's you may have to scale back a bit. I know that sucks. But, think about it. It's either scale back on your buying or move to a, boutique company that sells fantastic cigars for a fraction of the price on some of the cigars you're smoking, depending on what you're smoking. If you're smoking, the big boys, it behooves you to try to find a boutique that's close, or you probably have so much money you don't give a dick, which is cool too, I guess. This is the latest information I could find. Nothing's really changed. I just figured I'd put something out there about it, and with the facts I was able to find, as of 6/12/25. I'm going to call this little segment Getting Smoky with the Cigar Mutt. It's going to be audio only, but in a video form on YouTube. So if there's something you guys think is kind of cool, it's just something you can just kind of set and forget. There's nothing to see, there's nothing to watch, but you can listen. But with that being said, I love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.